welcome back. It is the first week of July and it is a gloomy, rainy day. So rather than sitting outside in the sun, I thought I would do a little check-in on the goals that I set at the beginning of the year. I've seen quite a few videos on YouTube doing a mid-year goal check-in, so I thought that's quite a good idea rather than sort of waiting until the end of the year to kind of review how you've done. So yeah, this video is all about going through the goals that I had for, or that I set at the beginning of this year, seeing how we're doing, seeing if they're still important, whether I want to keep going with them, if I need to adjust any of them. So yeah, so I wrote them down in my little journal book at the beginning of the year. I did sort of some picture ones for kind of like a visual representation, and then I wrote them out here. So I've been doing sort of a bit of reflecting and seeing how we're doing, and yeah, so we're gonna start going through them. So I sort of went into the year not really wanting any big goals. I kind of did it more of a I think I've phrased it as things I want to end the year not having done, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't want to end the year not having done these, rather than sort of setting them as a goal. So the first one was to earn enough money per month to cover all outgoings, save monthly, and have a few treats every so often. So far doing this quite well. I set myself a weekly kind of amount that I wanted to earn each week. I'm self-employed, my income varies even week to week, so I wanted to make sure that I was hitting a specific number every week, and so far we've pretty much done that. Because I work with children, doing tutoring, obviously during holidays my income drops a little bit because some parents want to have a break from work, which is understandable. So trying to sort of average it out so that I'm earning the same amount each week. So the weeks that are not school holidays, when it's term time, I try and earn a little bit more than sort of my goal, so that on the weeks in the holidays when I don't earn as much, it sort of balances and averages it out. So far doing okay. So to cover all outgoings, so all my bills, thankfully, I'm able to pay for. It's, you know, a difficult time at the moment, and so there's a lot of worry about cost of living, so I feel like it's a sensitive topic, but unfortunately I don't have that many outgoings. You know, I don't have any dependents. Fortunately my mortgage is pretty low each month, so until that renews, when there could be some increase in the outgoings there, at the moment we're okay. Saving monthly, been able to do this as well. Again, I sort of set like myself a little a target that I wanted to save each month, been able to do that, and in some months do a little bit more, but then that has meant that where I said I wanted to have a few treats every so often, I haven't really done this. I've been prioritising on saving rather than sort of going out for meals or buying new clothes, or like going away. So that's sort of, I've sacrificed that rather than in order to be able to save a little bit more. So yeah, I'm just trying to be a bit more conscious with the few treats every now and again. If something comes up that I do really want, I'll probably sort of sit on it for a few days or a week or two and decide if I really want it, and then if I'm able to, hopefully I can buy whatever it is that has caught my eye. I want to keep going with this goal, definitely. I'm going to try and sort of set myself a target for like a total I want to reach by the end of the year, but if that doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. I've got the summer holidays coming up, which is when my income drops quite considerably. It's 6 weeks where it fluctuates because either people are on holiday, they don't want a lesson every week. So I know over the next 6 weeks or so, I'm not going to be able to save as much. So I'm going to sort of, the amounts that I've set each month I want to save, I'll reduce those, just so that I'm not pressurizing myself to hit a specific target over the next 6 weeks, but then hopefully in September when schools go back, I'll be able to pick that up again a little bit. The next one was to maximise my timetable efficiently, allowing for downtime. So I think I've done this okay. My timetable during the week is pretty full, and because I go to people's houses, I'm moving around a lot, so I try and get all my students in one area, go to them on one day and then in another area on a different day, and so far that's working okay. The only thing is Saturdays, so I wanted to try and keep Saturdays free as much as possible. However, at the moment I'm working till sort of early to mid-afternoon on Saturdays, which is a bit of a pain, but I have to, that's the only time I have free for new people, or some people prefer weekend lessons. So I want to try and get my Saturdays back. So in September, when I do my new timetable, hopefully I can move some people around so that maybe I can just do a couple of hours on a Saturday so that I get a bit more of the weekend free. And then because my lessons are with children, they obviously are at school during the day, so my working day doesn't start properly until about 3:30. So I've got the rest of the day to hopefully find a bit more work. At the moment I do some exam invigilating, but that's seasonal, depending on when the exams are on. So I'm hoping to look for a bit or some other freelance work to fill that time during the day. The next one was to move my relationship forward. I don't actually know what I meant by that, but we're still together, and we've been away a couple of times, we've done some stuff. My partner's in the process of decorating a flat that he's just bought, so we've been doing that together. So yeah, as long as we're spending time together, that's what I meant by that, and as long as we're both happy, which I think we are, yeah, that's kind of what I hope things continue as they are or get even better. So then actually that ties in quite nicely, because the next one was to go to Paxos and Italy. So Paxos is a place in Greece. We went there end of May. We had just a lovely relaxing week. Didn't really do much, just a bit of sightseeing, but it was mainly relaxing and chilling by the beach or the pool. So done that one. And then Italy, hoping to maybe go there end of October, sort of towards the autumn, fingers crossed. So yeah, still got to book that, and if that happens it does, if not, hopefully sometime next year. And then learn to edit my YouTube videos. So I'm getting there with this one. So when you see a fancy like all guns blazing with music that fades when I'm talking, or like pop-ups or fancy editing, that's my partner still doing it. But a plain simple video, i.e. this one, where the music just cuts out and then cuts back in, that's all me. So I'm getting there with that one, and I want to try and be a bit more consistent with uploads. So I'm hoping to upload a video every 10 days. So when I come back at the end of the year to sort of fully dissect all the goals, we'll see if that happened. So those were all the big goals. And then I don't know why I keep calling them goals, because they're not. There's kind of just things I want to do throughout the year. And then I had some sort of smaller ones that just sort of general day-to-day life. So the first one was wear jewellery, which I'm doing, even though I've forgotten to wear it today. So yeah, each time I go out, I try and remember to put a bit of jewellery on, mainly like necklaces or a little bracelet. So it's mainly remembering to put it on, but I'm getting better at that. The next one was to revamp my lounge, which is this room here. So this is what I'm planning to do in the summer holidays when I don't have as much work. I hope to just redecorate it a little bit and just freshen it up. I did my bedroom a couple of months ago, and so yeah, I think it's time this room had a little refresh as well. Paint my nails. I'm doing that very well. I haven't actually done this one very much. I did it while I was away, but that's about it. But maybe I'll go and paint them after I filmed this video. And then the last one was to water my plants. So I've had this plant here, which outgrew its tiny little pot. So I think maybe I've been watering them a bit too much because it's grown. So again, we're getting there with that one. I'm not a consistent plant waterer, but again, hope I'm getting a little bit better. I think I just need to set myself a little reminder each week to remember to water them. So yeah, those are just sort of like silly little day-to-day life goals that kind of need to get a bit more consistent with. So yeah, that is a breakdown of the mid-year check-in and how the goals are doing. I think we're doing okay. We'll keep plodding along. So yeah, this whole year was all about just plodding along, sort of doing what I do every day. I knew it wasn't going to be sort of like a big travel year or anything, so yeah, it's been nice to sort of just keep going, keep working ahead, and yeah, so we'll see what happens for the rest of the year, and I will see you at the end of the year for a final debrief. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.